Hey there, good looking. Join me for what's going to be a super quick and fun and sweaty cardio workout. Listen, these will be functional movement patterns so that you get supported in real life with these exercises. For equipment, please grab what you consider a pair of heavy dumbbells. So don't worry, we're not going to be doing a strength workout, but we're going to be using the dumbbells to help work on our grip strength, our core, as well as our balance. So for reference, I have a pair of 20-pound dumbbells. All right, let's go get started. All right, before we get started, if you like to track your fitness using your watch, press start now. For reference, I chose the HIIT setting on my Apple Watch. All right, let's start by getting the ankles, knees, and hips warmed up. Feet shoulder width or wider, toes slightly turned out. Squat rearward, so you're pushing your bum back like you're trying to seek out a chair. And then take a peek and make sure that those knees are tracking, ideally with the second toe. So we have 6 exercises, 2 rounds, 40 seconds of work. As mentioned, I tried to think of movements that we do in real life that can maybe be a pain in the butt as we get older, like getting up off the floor or holding onto heavy objects and walking, or holding onto heavy objects, placing them down and then picking them up again. So our heart rate's gonna get up, we're gonna get a functional cardio workout, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Single leg kick. Let's get into those hamstrings. One up and then the other. Beautiful. I'm going to reach with that opposite hand. That leg can come as high as it feels comfortable for you. You want to feel a dynamic pull and stretch in the back of the thighs. And then we actually get the hip flexor working too to help pick the leg up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to one end of your mat. Give me a quarter squat, 3 steps. Keep that quarter squat, 3 steps back. So we're working outer hips now, getting quads further warmed up. And then we add some arms. Beautiful. Sink down a bit more. One more time there and back home. Excellent. Now turn and face this direction. Let's do some walking lunges. Now your lunge can be a tiny lunge, not a lot of knee flexion. It's all dependent on how your knees are feeling today, where you are in your fitness journey. Remember that I'm always going to recommend you to work with what is going to challenge you. I want to meet you where you're at. Last time. Excellent. Feet just hip width for me. Heel lifts. And then if you're comfortable with a little bounce and a little impact, try pogos. So I'm just pushing off the balls of my foot. Perfect. Landing with soft knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab your heavy dumbbells, 1 in each hand. We are going to perform a shuttle run. So I want you to go however far you can and follow me. So come, walk fast. Good. Now bend the knees, dumbbells touch the ground, drop them down. Now pick them up and drive to stand. Bend the knees, dumbbells come down, drive to stand, come down, pick them up. Dumbbells down, stand. So I added that extra stand in between. It's going to work and challenge us a bit more. So we let our dumbbells go down to the ground and then we stand and then we pick them back up again. Let's try and get one more in here before the timer goes. Woo! Excellent. Now I want you to place your dumbbells like targets. We're going to perform skaters and see how far we can go. So we're going to step it and tap the top of the dumbbell. The further apart the dumbbells, the more challenging it is for you. Now we can step it or we can jump it, landing on that one foot. So being able to react quickly side to side, extremely important in real life situations. Being able to jump and keeping our power muscles, very important as we age. Those muscles That power diminishes, and it doesn't have to. But when it does diminish, it has some very serious negative effects. Almost there. One more. March it. All right. Now we're holding onto the dumbbells to work our grip, strength, and core while we do a farmer's carry. So that's basically walking back and forth. So bend the knees to pick up the dumbbells. Find yourself on one side of your room. Shoulders back and down. And walk. Turn around. Do it again. So you might have a little bit more extra room to walk. I don't, or I'll be out of frame. You'll be able to hear me though, wouldn't that be funny? I'll just keep walking, but you can hear my voice. Now, as mentioned, this is working our grip strength. So we're holding on to heavy dumbbells. And then you're not allowing your torso to move a lot, and there's a ton of core being involved here. So last time with the dumbbells, and then we'll put them down. Heart rate should be coming up. Heavy, heavy dumbbells I hope you have in your hands. And bend your knees to bring them down. Remember, we want to use our legs when we're putting down heavy objects, not our back. All right, I want you to just march it here. We're staying center of the mat. We're going to add a little bit of impact, but in a safe way. And this is going to help us with our balance as well as building bone, in addition to those power muscles. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3. So maybe your 1, 2, 3 is very tiny because you're just not comfortable with the jumping and the impact. So you're taking it a little bit lower with the knee drive. Totally fine. Otherwise, hup. So what do we got going on here? That's right, balance, don't we? Yes. Some impact, yes. Heart rate's going up, yes. Coordinating upper and lower body here. This is good stuff. 5 more seconds here. One more. Woo, march it. All right, now the next one. If it's absolutely not doable for you, hands light behind the ears and give me a body weight squat for the entire 40 seconds. If you can join me, I want you to start with this leg. We're gonna come down into a kneel. Good, now this leg comes back up. Excellent, now tap, and now it's this leg that goes down. This leg that goes up. So we are alternating our get up. Again, how functional is this, right? Getting down on the ground, being able to drive to stand with that one leg. Just make sure that we are alternating that lead leg each time. Now on the second round, I'm gonna add a little bit of a jump. It'll be optional, just giving you a heads up. One more. Drive to stand, march. Beautiful, all right. Moving into a low impact jumping jack to a side lunge. So our hips are gonna work outside of this linear pathway. They tend to stay in real life, except maybe when we go and slip or when we need to jump up real quick on a curb. Now we're gonna have that ability. So let's do a low impact jack. Give me 1, give me 2. Now side lunge, side lunge. Low impact jack, 1, 2, side lunge. Good, now I'm gonna turn that low impact jack into a high impact jack for 1, side lunge, side lunge. So you choose where you wanna be. When we do that side lunge, toes, knees, hips, shoulders square to me. We're bending the knee and hinging at the hips to get the hand down there. Maybe the hand doesn't reach the ground, but we'll make that our target as we get stronger, faster, quicker. One more here. Finish it. Excellent. All right, we got one more from the top. So shuttle runs, putting the dumbbells down, standing, going down and picking them up again. This time I'm going to move faster. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I am bending my knees, not my back, to get my load down to the ground. I'm switching my lead leg that drives myself back to stand with that load. Woo, baby, almost there. Yes, give me a target for those skaters. Further apart your dumbbells are, remember, the harder you'll work. Then you're stepping. So let's start with the low impact. Perfect, because we need to keep the feet moving, don't we? In between our exercises. Now, if you want to add more, jump it. Then if you want to add more, reach it. My back leg trails behind, taps on the ground to give me some balance. And then I push off with that leg. Opposite hand comes across, touching my dumbbell. Or maybe reaching, but maybe not touching yet. Again, then we'll make that a goal of ours as you get stronger, quicker, faster. One more. March it. All right, farmer's carry. So we're gonna hold the torso nice and tall and strong, walking with our heavy dumbbells, using the legs to pick them up. Find one end of your room. Shoulders squared, chest lifted. Brace those abs and walk. Here we go. Back and forth. Last time with our dumbbells. How you doing at home? You breathing heavy like I am? I hope so. Nice. All right, let's get those dumbbells out of our way. Whew. We're not going to be needing them again for today. Now we have that 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. So start with me here, low impact. And then pick it up. Again, maybe it's a little tiny 1, 2, 3. Or hop. Move the arms, come on. Chest lifted, head up. Try a little bit of impact. I urge you, it's good for the bones. Add it slowly every workout, every week. Your body will thank you. 10 more seconds. Woo! Add that pause, keep that balance. Smiles on, come on. March it. Well done, you. All right, we got get-ups. However, if that is just a no-go for your knees, where do you want the feet? Wider than shoulders, hands up. Body weight squats at a fast tempo for the 40 seconds. Follow me, this leg down. Drive to stand. Jump if you'd like. Or heel lift. Heel lift. Always options for you. We're going to work to that jump. I wanted to give you a quick workout that delivers. So hopefully you like this. If you don't, let's keep that to yourself. Just kidding. All right, let's do the low impact jack, one each side. 1 and 2, side lunge. Side lunge. Low impact jack, 1 and 2, side lunge. Now I'm going to turn that low impact to 1 high impact. Remember to get our hands down to the ground. We're bending the knee, hinging through the hip, reaching across with the opposite hand, Head is still up. Chest is still facing to me. One more jack. Woo! We did it. March it. Come here and give me a high five. Yes, good job. All right, keep moving the feet, please. Grab a sip of water. We're gonna do a super quick cool down. I wanted to give you a fast workout because maybe you're pressed for time. However, with that said, if you do have more time available, I'd love for you to find a quick stretch workout, especially one that targets the hips, quads, and hamstrings. Okay. Feet apart, deep breath in through the nose, bend the knees, arms go up, exhale, arms float down. Let's do two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We'll finish off with a quad stretch to keep you standing. Knee lines up at the hip, grab onto the foot. If that's not available to you, maybe place a yoga strap or something similar around your ankle. We want the knee under the hip, then from there, and then squeeze the glutes to me. And that's going to give you a better stretch, pardon me, in the quad there. Now, as I mentioned, if you've got more time, maybe you're moving on to a stretch video, or maybe it's a core workout, or maybe this is a warm-up for your strength workout. There's a lot of ways you can use this workout in addition to just using it as a workout into itself, because that's what I'm doing. Other heel, knee points down, squeeze the glutes to me, find the balance. If you're unable to, if you're all over the place, hold on to something. I want you to get a good stretch in those quads and not have to worry about your balance too much. And release. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. You are absolutely amazing for pressing play today, and I appreciate you choosing me to do so. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you next workout. Bye.